Welcome back to Top 10 Tuesday. Today we're talking about top 10 guilty pleasure songs. And this is going to tie into a conversation we later have about road trips because we've taken some road trips and we love singing shitty songs.
Speak for yourselves. I have a voice like a dying whale.
Okay, Mike and I love singing shitty songs to piss off Brian.
Yes, accurate.
And I love making them listen to shitty songs over and over again, apparently.
Also very accurate.
Yeah.
So as we usually do, we can just start rattling off some guilty pleasure songs, and then we can try to go through a ranking process. Bill, I think there was a particular reason why you chose this topic?
Because he's pussy whipped. Girlfriend suggestion.
Lauren suggested it. That I will say that.
Right.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay.
But I thought it was a fun topic.
Absolutely.
A nightmare to rank, but we're going to try.
I mean, I could give you the first one.
Yeah.
Party in the USA, man. I'm not even going to lie. When it comes on, it's so goddamn catchy.
Is that the one where she's talking about brushing her teeth with Jack?
No. It's the one where she's like flies to LA for the first time and feels out of place.
Okay.
Well,
do we know an artist here?
Since I hate country, I will go with Friends in Low Places. Garth
Really?
Brooks. Yes.
I mean, I love that song. But
It's
I
an
don't know if I
infectious
caught
song.
it. Yeah.
Is that
I
Garth
hate
Brooks?
country. Yes.
I can see how that for you, because you do hate country a lot.
I mean, it's
Miley
gotten
Cyrus,
better.
by the way.
Miley Cyrus, is the one that does Party in the USA.
Ooh.
Moves Like Jagger. That's Maroon 5?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Get the
Didn't
fuck
I
out of here.
rail on them about that whole band during the?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. Was that top 10 artists of the last decade?
Yes.
But there's another one that I'm thinking of where she's like, she brushes her teeth with Jack.
You talking
And
about
that's
One
something to do with
Headlight
Jagger.
or the Wallflowers?
No. Continue. I'm going to look it up.
What else you got, Brian?
What about
I have
you,
a
Bill?
bunch, so I'll go again. Earlier we talked about Tommy Boy in that scene where they're driving the car. Don't you remember you tell me you love me, baby? And they're both like embarrassed to like the song. I'm fine with this if you are. Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
The Carpenters' Superstar is that song. It's actually been stuck in my head all afternoon, so this is
Nice.
very apropos, yeah. I listened
Anything
to it on the
by
way home.
Smash Mouth is a guilty pleasure of mine.
Not a bad choice, yeah. We'll just go with, what was that one, the popular one?
All Star.
All Star. That's what made me
Yeah.
think of it. You're all star now. Get your game face on. Go
Although I remember
create.
having that cassette tape when I was a kid, and that whole fucking album was pretty good if I remember correctly. So I don't feel very guilty. I
Yeah.
had a tape when I was a kid. Who cares?
Well, I don't know if it's a guilty pleasure, but Spiderwebs by No
Oh.
Doubt.
I don't really call that a guilty pleasure though. That was a hit song. I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of these hits.
But I'm a guy, so
Who cares? There's a different time, man. Ska days. God, I'm just looking for the song lyrics. I always get this song confused with Party in the USA.
no party songs
Another
are-
one is Call Me Maybe.
Sure, catchy.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you guys say you haven't caught yourself singing that at least once, you're a goddamn liar.
I don't even know the song, so
Taylor Swift, man.
Is
Is
it?
that Taylor Swift?
I don't think it is. I think she was like a one-hit wonder a couple years back.
I like Shake It Off, though.
Yeah, that was going to be another one of mine.
Yeah, Shake It Off.
T-Swizzle.
I don't like it, but it is infectious. That definitely should be someplace on the list.
Now, if either one of you guys like any Justin Bieber songs, you should feel guilty. So tell me now, so we can put it on the list.
Well, I said the dance on the top 10, so
Oh, did you?
yes, he was number
That's a
10,
Justin
and
Bieber
I was
song?
no, not Justin Bieber. Sorry, that was Timberlake. Justin Bieber, has he done
Oh,
anything good at all?
I don't think I've ever listened to one Justin Bieber song.
There was that one song that was kind of catchy at the end of the new Karate Kid. I was like, oh damn it, that's Justin Bieber, but I don't remember what it was.
Well, would you
First of
listen
all-
to it outside of the film? That's the
No, I haven't heard it
No.
outside the credits of the film.
So we are definitely not Justin Bieber fans here. So any hate for Justin Bieber fans, leave it in the comments.
See,
Right
now I'm
now.
kind of inclined to suggest we find that song and put it on the list because
no.
well, because we're here's
Who
the thing
knows
though,
if
we're
it's a
all-
guilty pleasure? It has to be a guilty pleasure.
It resonated with Bill. That's enough.
I said if he said he would like it outside the context of the film, that would work. But no,
I guess. I don't imagine the new Karate Kid having
you
a.
just want to put Justin Bieber on here.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Yeah,
stop.
the
Clinging
Never
to your
Say Never
sessions,
is
Mike.
The song. Yeah.
Don't we have Miley Cyrus already on this list?
We
should've
do.
put-
Yeah.
Isn't she bad enough? And
Yeah.
T-Swizzle, as Bill wants to say.
It's already getting to Brian.
We banged out a bunch of these in 7 minutes, by the way. I'm impressed
Yeah.
by that.
Okay, I don't know if this is guilty pleasure, but Black
Okay.
Betty.
Oh.
Oh, Black
yeah.
Betty, the remake.
Is that. Who does that?
Some one-hit wonder band. Also, you could probably put Alien Ant Farm, Smooth Criminal.
Oh, that's not a guilty pleasure.
I don't think it's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, is it?
Alien Ant Farm?
That was really good. I liked it.
Yeah, it was good. It was a cover that was...
To be honest, I think it was better than the original, and I'm a Michael Jackson fan, so
Do you know this song, "The Stars Are"? If the Stars Were Mine, Melody Gardot was the artist. That's not a guilty pleasure. I take it back because that's legitimately good. To me, what a guilty pleasure song is something that's just too poppy. I'm down with pretty much all other genres, but when something's too poppy and like because that music is just designed to like go in a car ad or something. So when I catch myself liking it, I'm like, man, they got me. The advertisers got me with their 3 fucking chords.
What about Imaginary Dragons? Anyone have a favorite among them that they feel a little guilty about?
Yeah,
that's
there's
something really. To me, I don't feel guilty about liking their songs. It's not like odd,
yeah, I don't know. I couldn't name you a song, but honestly, I did feel a little bit of guilt in enjoying them.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
You are a bit of a music purist, so I can understand.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, speaking of, I feel like this is in the same vein. The Postal Service. The freckles in your eyes are mirror images. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
It was popular for a while. Pretty sure that's the name of the... Great Heights. Such Great Heights. Such great heights come down now. Very poppy. Very like... I'm sure the song was in the OC. Remember the show The OC?
Mm-hmm.
That's a guilty
Wish
pleasure
I
show
didn't.
I had.
I was gonna say that could be another podcast, guilty pleasure shows.
Yeah, Postal Service. Brian, I got a couple more. You got any over there? I see
I was
you.
gonna say, Brian, you need to give us a juicy one here. I know
Yeah.
there's something when you're sitting at home and right around the car.
See, I
that
don't
you've turned
ride
up.
in the car. I don't listen to much music. I'm an audiobook man nowadays. I just...
Or
And
even
my
back in the
memory's
day,
going.
something you
Yeah, back-
looked around, made sure nobody was sitting next to you in traffic. And
Oh,
turned
you
around
know
and did-
me. I'm brash and bold. If I like something, I'll do whatever I want. I don't care who looks at me strange.
How about
So
Limp
this-
Bizkit?
Oh.
Anything by Limp Bizkit?
You should feel guilty about liking
Yeah, yeah,
Well, I can't say I dislike them. Same with Corn.
Corn is
Limp
good.
Bizkit.
yeah.
We did it
I
all for
would
the
put them in
noogie.
the same
The
category.
noogie.
Yeah,
Did you like that song though? I can't see.
I
you
was
liking
ambivalent about that song.
that would go on
liked-
my list.
It brought my mosher spirit out. I'm like, this is a good song. Makes me want to mosh.
I liked "Click Click Boom." That was Limp Bizkit.
Nah, I don't think that was.
No,
No,
could
I
be
don't
wrong.
think so.
Behind
Was it
Blue
Buck
Eyes by
Cherry or
Limp
something?
Bizkit, but
Oh,
that was
okay.
a cover. The Speak and Spell.
Yeah, the speak and spell. Yeah.
Saliva did "Click Click Boom." Good
Oh,
call.
okay, saliva. Yeah, okay, yeah.
See, now I like the song. Not a guilty pleasure because it's
I
my
don't
Yeah,
think
right.
I don't think Butthole Surfers Pepper is a guilty pleasure, but
No.
oh,
They put out an album recently, I think.
wow.
Oh no, not them. Not a Surf. Not a Surf put out an album.
Oh no.
Anytime you've got a
Popular.
boy band song stuck in your
Popular.
head,
I would say Popular would be a guilty pleasure if you can consider it a guilty pleasure.
Not a guilty pleasure.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the boy band aspect, Bill.
Yeah.
The Backstreet Boys one where they're in the mansion in the video. I think it was Backstreet's Back.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was going to say Backstreet's Back is the only one that pops to mind, but yeah.
I think my dad's girlfriend, she had that CD, and she caught me dancing around to it one time, and I was super embarrassed.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah, perfect guilty pleasure song. Mace, there was a Mace song that, although that wasn't, I don't think it's a guilty pleasure.
Mace, did you have some experiences, Mike, with Mace and maybe women being involved?
It's a different podcast, Brian. It's a whole
Oh,
different
sorry.
topic.
My eyes!
Maybe we should cut that part out.
What about Cyndi Lauper? Is she a guilty pleasure? Does she go in the category?
Good question.
What about Garbage? I'm only happy when it rains. Would that
Not
count?
a guilty pleasure. Doesn't count.
Okay.
Name a Cyndi Lauper song, though.
I can't.
Like the one from the Goonies, "Good Love" or whatever. I don't know what the name of the song is.
Time After Time was Cyndi Lauper.
Oh,
That also,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely
Roni and
counts.
Michelle's high school reunion was probably I don't know. Would that be considered a guilty pleasure movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rodney Michelle's high
Okay.
school reunion.
That,
We should do a follow-up.
After 10.
Yeah. Oh, so Brian reminded me, you know that song, I Love It by I Kinda Pop? I don't care.
No.
I love it.
Yeah, I can understand that. I don't know who does it or what it's called.
It's I Kinda Pop, and the name of the song is I Love It.
Oh.
And one time I told Alex that was my guilty pleasure song, and he was like, I love that song, and I don't feel guilty at all. So Brian's comment earlier made me remember that.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun was another Cyndi Lauper.
Okay, sure. Now, I feel like if we grew up more in the 80s, those would not be guilty pleasure songs.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was asking. Is that yeah?
Yeah, that might get booted off the list, honestly. Just like Come On Eileen,
Yeah.
I feel like is kind of a guilty pleasure and kind of just a rad song.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it a guilty pleasure. It was just catchy.
Yeah. What about Near, Far, Wherever You Are? My Heart Will Go On, right? Is that Celine Dion?
It is.
The fact that I fucking know who does that song and the title definitely means it goes on the list.
That's bad, and you should feel bad.
Yes.
Repent, Mike, for the travesty against music you have committed.
I love Canadians, and I don't care.
I feel like Brian's being too cool for school right now. He should.
I just don't have many guilty pleasure songs. What about Phantom of the Opera or Cats? I like a few of those songs. Are
If
they
you can give me
guilty
a
pleasures?
title and an artist, it can absolutely.
Well,
a show
it's
tune can absolutely
Andrew-
go on this list.
Lloyd Webber. I absolutely love that whole. Maybe, probably actually, Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Dreamcoat, sure.
That was
Yeah, I don't
probably
know,
the
see,
worst out of those that I actually grooved to.
I'm kind of torn now because
Hey, this
we're
was
above
not my
liking show
suggestion.
tunes. No, yeah. We're not above liking show tunes, is what I'm saying. So earlier I said, like 5 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, 30 seconds ago, I was like, oh, it's a show tune and you like it, it goes on the list. But I kind of take that back now because I like some show tunes. Rodgers and Hammerstein, fucking Gilbert and Sullivan, all that shit. Fucking Float On out of Principle
On principle, yeah.
goes on the list. I'm guilty because Brian would play that album. What was it called again, Brian?
I plead the fifth.
Modest Mouse.
Good news for people who hate. Good news for people who hate bad news or something like that. I'm fucking it up now, because you're annoying me, Mike. So fuck off.
Okay, fair enough. But we used
Just
to
like
drive
old
around.
times,
Just like old times. This is fun. Let's play Padiddle after this.
right?
We used to drive around in the car, and Brian would play that song or that album over and over again. And I wanted to hate every single last one of those songs because I'd heard it so many times. But I still enjoyed the majority of them. God damn it!
Yeah.
It was like white noise, okay?
So
That's
why
my
it's a guilty
excuse.
Does
Pretty solid
Pitbull
list.
count as
Yes.
guilty pleasure?
pleasure. Absolutely.
All
10
right,
out of
well,
10.
yeah, I have to admit, I like Pitbull.
Okay.
I guess Mr.
What about
Mr.
anyone like Drake?
Mr. Worldwide.
Drake, you should feel guilty about.
Should you though? I guess so. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't even know anymor, man.
What's
I
a
like Weird
Pitbull
Al.
song?
No, that wouldn't be.
Not a guilty pleasure. How dare you?
I know. What about Pretty Fly for a White Guy?
Yeah.
I mean,
Whitney
it's not a
Houston?
song that I would want to admit to liking.
I mean, I don't have a problem admitting that I like Whitney Houston, but I feel like maybe for some people.
Yeah.
See, that's what makes this list so hard. What's guilty pleasure for others?
Every single list we do is subjective.
Yup, that's life for you.
Yeah.
That's
so what's the problem?
life. Whoa, whoa.
Is that a guilty pleasure song? Sinatra for you? Flying High in April, shot down in May?
Sure. What's Sinatra? Maybe It's Cold Outside. That would be a guilty pleasure song if I didn't goddamn hate Christmas songs. Except for I Won't Be Home for Christmas. That's the Christmas song that I do like.
See, that's a guilty pleasure song because you hate Christmas songs. I Won't Be Home for Christmas.
Yes, but it's like
Does
the
that song?
anti-Christmas song.
Now it counts. It's a
What
Christmas
about
song.
Mary
You said it, not me.
Prankster? I love Mercy Fuck. That was a
I
great
love Mary
song.
Prankster. Not
Okay.
guilty pleasure. Hipster
So
choice.
sing a bit of that for us.
Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Let's break out the tits and whiskey. Wait, I'm that's the wrong song.
Close enough. Good enough, Mike. Good enough. I thought my voice was bad.
Yeah, the Mayor Prankster song, Blue Skies Over Dundalk. Excellent song. I don't care what anyone says. So I Won't Be Home for Christmas, but like what version? Who does that song? I Won't Be Home for Christmas.
I Won't Be Home for Christmas is Blink 182.
Oh, Blink 182 is a decent
Band for a guilty pleasure? Probably.
Yeah.
Like Jumper, if I thought it was a guilty pleasure, but I don't think it is. That would be Third Eye Blind.
No, I wouldn't call that guilty pleasure. It's just a popular band.
Yeah, and they had a secret track that I really liked that was really freaking violent. I forget the name of it now.
What about the Cranberries?
Zombie?
Yeah.
Is that
Guilty pleasure or no? No, that was Did You Have to Let It Linger, the Cranberries.
I'd say guilty pleasure, yeah.
Especially because I think in Clueless, the like ridiculous jockey guy was complaining about his Cranberry CD, so it's kind of perfect.
What about Jagged Little Pill? What's her name? Avril Lavigne? No, that's another guilty pleasure that I am not.
Skater Boy?
That I'm not really into. Or Fiona Apple, Prisoner.
Okay.
Okay. You like yourself some Avril here, Brian? Huh?
Huh?
Avril Lavigne, you said?
No, I can't think of a single song. I'm just getting all the poppy, rocky
Yes, you
girls
can.
mixed up.
You dressed like her for like a year.
Or maybe I'm probably older than her, so she dressed like me.
Tell him,
I'm
Brian.
pretty sure she wore the whole tank top with necktie first.
I never did the tank top.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
But with like to your credit, button-up shirt over the tank top, but tie
Okay.
not in the collar.
Yeah,
tie
not
on the
in
neck
collar.
directly. Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. It would have to be with the button-up shirt, though.
Loafers and jeans. That was your whole look. Now you didn't have the checkered belt, which Avril was known for, obviously.
Oh, yes, because I'm such a big checker guy. I'm more chess, Mike. Remember that, Mike.
Okay.
Checkers is for suckers.
Okay. We have a pretty solid list here so far.
Oh, Tiffany, I think we're alone now.
Good one.
Probably
Let's see.
anything from 16 Candles for Bill. I wasn't the biggest fan of that, but
No.
Okay. Didn't like the music, just the movie.
No, I actually really didn't care for the movie either.
Yeah, and that was the hit. That was the miss in the John Hughes
Yeah,
for me.
I agree.
Breakfast Club was fine. What else did he do? Sorry, another list, another time. Carry on, Mike.
Disney songs.
I don't think they really count.
Oh,
That's
God.
the nostalgia factor. We
This goes
can't
back to
be
show
blamed.
tunes.
We can't be blamed for the brainwashing Disney did to us. Okay, Under the Sea. Who can hate that song? Who grew up in our era? Now, if you like anything from Finding Nemo, perhaps.
I don't think there were really any songs in Finding
Yeah, I
Nemo.
was gonna say I don't
Okay.
really remember songs from Finding Nemo.
I do not remember Finding Nemo except for it was one big MacGuffin chase.
I fucking love Prince Ali. I remember I watched Aladdin when I first got Disney Plus, and I went back and listened to Prince Ali at least twice a day for a week.
You
love
should
that
put
song.
it on for just for that fact, but I already said exclude Disney songs.
Yeah, no, I agree with screw Disney songs because I also don't think show tunes should be guilty pleasures by default. Is all I'm saying.
Yes, time and
So we're
place for them.
free to sing along with Disney princesses. Good to know.
Yes, absolutely.
Singing, belting out those Moana songs, right?
No guilt here.
All right. Sweet.
I kind of feel like You Got a Friend in Me is a little bit of a guilty pleasure because I don't like Randy Newman in general.
But isn't that a Disney song?
Yeah, I was just.
Well, that's
about to-
Pixar. That's Pixar before the
Oh.
Disney merger.
Oh, so we're excluding Pixar. Okay.
Well, I feel like it's different. Writing a song that's going to be like sung by the quote characters versus You Got a Friend of Me was just like a background.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm guessing Beach Boys won't count.
No.
No. No. They're
What about
classic.
Margarita by
Jimmy Buffett
Jimmy
counts. I think.
Buffett. He
I mean-
counts.
I think he counts personally.
Okay.
All
I
right.
mean-
Well, hey, sign me up for Jimmy Buffett then.
Yeah, I'm on the fence. I have to be in the mood for that song.
Really, any Jimmy Buffett song, I like. It's so catchy. I'm like, I don't fucking want to like this douchebag, but I do, man. I do.
Mike's like, oh God, am I a parrot head?
Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ. I'm already 45. All right, so I'm just gonna run through our lists real quick.
Oh,
and we can.
sorry, I have
No, go
one.
for it.
I
Yeah.
have one last one, which is just
Yeah,
a hilarious
please.
song. Maybe it's not a guilty pleasure. It's Doji Cat, I'm a Cow.
Yeah, you have to sing that one, bro.
Yeah, I don't. Not
Look it
familiar.
up.
Doji Cat, I'm a cow. All right, well, I'm not gonna listen to the whole song, obviously, but okay. I'll take your word for it.
You can just listen to the first few seconds.
No, yeah, I definitely got a vibe off of that. So, anything else that we think should be on the list for guilty pleasure song? Is Journey a guilty pleasure?
No.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I sincerely just don't like them. I mean, I'll sing the fucking
I mean,
song,
maybe
but that's-
ABBA. Like I
How
was
can you
thinking,
not like Journey? Wait a minute.
Billy Idol, but no, Billy Idol wouldn't be a guilty pleasure.
It's not my cup of tea, Bill. I'm not a big fan of Journey. Billy Idol, I don't think is a guilty pleasure. ABBA, I sincerely enjoy.
Oh, maybe that should go down. What's your favorite song? Maybe
The Winner
Kiss.
Takes It All. The Winner Takes It All by ABBA is a phenomenal song. Go look it up. I
So
don't
hates
want to
Journey, but will listen to Horse with No Name for the 10,000th time.
Oh, okay. Talk about songs endlessly
I'll
repeated.
put it on the list. America, Horse with No Name. I do fucking adore that song, and I don't like anything else by America. So there you go. Maybe I have no taste for Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, except for Ohio. I don't know if that counts as a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with what they do, and chances are I hate it because my father has worn it out.
Sure. I don't like any Neil Young songs, so there are no guilty pleasures there. All right, so I'm going to run through the list. We can see if there's anything that we missed. We got
Sweet
Part of Me was-
Caroline,
Sure, Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond. Yeah.
I agree with that because I do like that song, even though it's commercialized as fuck. Oh,
Yeah,
Seven Nation Army.
You don't want to like it, but when it plays, you're like, God damn it. And it's even worse that we're white, because now you're just that white guy that can't not sing that song.
The Friends song. Speaking of people that can't help themselves.
Yeah.
And Sweet Caroline, I think, is going to be number one. Given the context, especially of our Caucasianness. I like a lot of Elton John, but I don't feel guilty.
Yeah, no.
Nope. Not a one bit. Phenomenal song, singer, and writer.
All right, so real quick, before we go through the list, I got to look at the name of that one song. Unless You Look Like Jagger lyrics.
Oh, Kesha?
Yeah, I think it is Kesha.
Kesha, yeah. Is it TikTok?
Yeah, that's an infectious song.
Yeah.
I don't want to like it, but I do.
Fucking
Holy crap. We got Brian to agree to an actual embarrassing song.
Yes. Well, he had Garth Brooks.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Embarrassing for him.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Everything on my top 10 songs of the decade could fall under guilty pleasure, except for I don't actively go out and listen to those songs.
Yeah, because the idea is that a song that isn't necessarily socially acceptable for you to like is something that you secretly enjoy.
Like S&M by Rihanna.
Sure. Okay.
I don't know why that wouldn't be socially acceptable, though. I put Diamonds because it's a better song, but S&M seems like a more appropriate for this list.
I agree. It's like anything that will come on Z103.9 or whatever, and you're like, yeah, I fucking like the song. Billboard smash hits that you just can't help but agree with their popularity. All right, so we got Part of the USA by Miley Cyrus. We got Friends in Low Places, Garth Brooks. We got Moves Like Jagger, Maroon 5. Superstar by the Carpenters. All Star by Smash Mouth. Spiderwebs by No Doubt. Call Me Maybe by whoever did that song. Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Black Betty by Ram Jam. Such Great Heights, Postal Service. Limp Bizkit, The Nookie. Backstreet's Back by Backstreet Boys. Time After Time, Cyndi Lauper. I love it. I kind of pop. Come On Eileen. My Heart Will Go On, Celine Dion. Float On, Modest Mouse. Pitbull. I Won't Be Home for Christmas, Blink-182. The Cranberries, Let It Linger. Fiona Apple, Prisoner. Avril Lavigne, I put Skater Boy. Because no one else could supposedly think of an Avril Lavigne song. You knew that fucking song, Brian. Skater Boy, you knew that goddamn song. Tiffany, I Think We're Alone Now. Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville. Doja Cat, I'm a Cow. America, Horse with No Name. Sweet Caroline. There For You. TikTok by Kesha. S&M by Rihanna. Off the top, I'm going to take off Come On Eileen.
Yeah.
Agreed. I think Shake It Off should be number one, actually. I think that's the one we all agreed on.
All right, early number one, I have Shake It Off. It can always change. Let's go with things that we want to... How should we do this? Should we do what we want to take off first?
Yeah, I think we can clip off a few.
Yeah, take it off, Mike. Take it off.
Take it
Horrible.
off. Take it off. I feel like Friends in Low Places, even though Brian is personally against country, I don't think that's a guilty pleasure song. Brian, thoughts? Is this something you feel very strongly about?
No.
Off the list.
Garth Brooks is probably the most susceptible country star there was.
You've come out a few times in favor of Garth Brooks.
Yeah. As I said, he's probably the only male country star that I could tolerate and even like it sometimes.
What else? I feel like Part of the USA has to be on the list.
Yeah.
We could get rid of Maroon 5 because I don't really like that song. But it is a guilty pleasure when it comes on, you know? Since we don't have a specific song, maybe I'll take off Pitbull.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I agree with him being on the list. I don't know. Or, I don't know.
I Know You Want Me is probably his most...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He's back on the list because that's a good one. I'm going to take off Moves Like Jagger unless anyone opposes. Off the list.
All right.
Superstar by the Carpenters kind of was the origin of this list, so I'm going to kind of put it to the side. We can always get rid of it, but Spiderwebs, no doubt. Is it a guilty pleasure?
I don't think so. Because, I mean, I don't have a problem saying I like No Doubt or playing it, you know.
Besides Andrew Lloyd Webber, there's not very many things that I consider guilty pleasures.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe Kesha. Kesha probably. But I don't actively go to look for that song. But when I heard it, I'm like, damn, why do I like this fucking song?
Well, that's the thing, is I don't think you ever really actively look for any of these songs. It's just when they show up, you're like, you actually enjoy listening to them.
Yeah, I put Kesha at number 2.
So
just because of that.
Jimmy Buffett should be on this list. None of us want to admit, like in Margaritaville or any of his other songs.
I'm going to put Jimmy Buffett at an early number 10. There For You, who did that? Did we talked about There For You, evidently? A song called There For You? I'm going to take it off because I don't know what that was. S&M by Rihanna? I mean, we have a lot of... How many do we need to cut here? 4, 8, 11... You have to cut like 10. Yeah, we fucking churn them out here. Black Betty by Ram Jam? I'm not trying to take off all of Brian's songs here.
Yeah, I've totally blasted Black Betty going down the highway.
Yeah, windows down.
Yeah, okay. That's just one of the only songs that I'll most likely sing to.
Did you guys ever hear that one song, Purple Hate Shoot?
I hate you, Mike. That was only the chorus, and I could never get past that. Take a ride on the Purple Hate
Shoot. Yeah.
Shoot.
Blown by Modest Mouse was kind of a meme. I'm fine with taking that off.
Yeah.
Especially because you need to make room. I won't be home for Christmas. I'm going to take off because we kind of, that was more to like coax Brian into giving us others, I feel.
All
right. Play. I mean, Bill, we can leave it on if you want.
No, I'm fine with taking that off.
Doja Cat, I'm a Cow. No one knows that song, Brian, so I'm taking it off the list.
But look it up after this.
I'm going to put Pitbull, I Know You Want Me on the list. I'm going to put it at like a number 5 for now. We can always move it.
No, but that's I don't want him.
You don't think Pitbull's a guilty pleasure?
No, I don't want him. I've heard him sing.
Oh.
I don't like the I want to get in your pants. It's never a guilty pleasure for me. Okay, I just don't like them.
Pitbull looks like a guy.
Should I say
who smells good?
When it comes from a male guy, I don't like male R&B. I can stand females doing R&B. It's still not my favorite and not a guilty pleasure.
I'm offended that you call Pitbull R&B.
Well, he's on a sort of hybrid scale.
It's like
from what I hear.
Shitty Latin American pop. My Heart Will Go On.
I think that's a guilty pleasure. If you're,
I think so.
I can't say I join you in that after it got played like 10,000 times, but
yeah, it's sort of like a brain virus. It sticks in your head.
Backstreet's Back.
All you guys.
Got to be on the list, right?
There's got to be a boy band slot there somewhere.
I agree. So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's choose 4 more to put on the list, then go over the list again to make sure we are comfortable with the
Okay. I know this is late, but Barbie Girl should be number 5.
Oh, Aqua.
Yes.
Okay.
Late entry, just number 5, solid. I don't know where we're at in order, but...
Yeah, I guess I'm torn on whether or not I feel like that's a guilty pleasure, because they were like memeing themselves in a way.
I could see it being on the list, though.
Okay, all right. Sure, because then you got to sit there in your car and be like, come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Yeah.
So that's true.
Yeah. You look around.
Yeah, exactly. You make sure you wouldn't sing it at a stoplight, is the thing.
Right, exactly.
Now I'm imagining some thug gangsters in one of those bouncing, pimped out cars, putting that on. Someone pulls up, turns some gangster rap on.
There's a good video. I'll try to find it where this guy with he's like grilled out, smoking a Black and Mild, is like singing Fall Out Boy. It's pretty good.
Nice.
That's almost a guilty pleasure, considering. But no, they wouldn't be a guilty pleasure. Maybe for a black guy, though.
Well, I mean, when you're all like, you got a chrome grill in your mouth. I don't know. You're kind of meeting expectations or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 more.
This wasn't the list I wanted, but this is the list we get.
It's the list you deserve.
Probably. I've been picking too many list ideas. You guys just... Your girlfriend just knew the list that would get most on my nerves.
That's why I agreed to it. I was like, ooh, that's a good one.
And Brian will hate it.
Exactly.
I feel like it's between... Does anyone really like Skater Boy? It's kind of a fun line to say, but I don't really care for the song.
Okay, what about my pick of Prisoner by Fiona Apple?
Okay, sing a little bit, because I don't really know it off the top of my head.
Sorry, I remember it used to be something like I feel like a criminal.
Oh, yeah.
That really skinny chick. I
Is
think
that...
she was dating Bono when he was like 40 and she was 16.
Is that the one where she's like, I played a game with a sensitive man or some shit like that? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I could put that on the list. Oh, fuck. This could have been a top 20, honestly. But yeah, I'll put Fiona Apple on the list. I threw Party in the USA
like
on there.
10.
Sorry, Brian. I forgot about...
20 just fucks all our shit up.
I threw Party in the USA on there because we hadn't included it yet. I feel fine about liking All-Star, even though it's a meme now.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
Thumbs up.
I'm even
noise.
okay with... Even though I marked Superstar as had to be in the list, but I listened to that song on the way home. It's a fine song. And the Carpenters were popular. I don't know. What do you think? Superstar by the Carpenters or no?
I'll leave it up to you. It was your song.
No, I agree. We'll leave it off. We have the Nookie. Do we want to throw that? We have one more spot before we do some deliberation, and we can always change them around anyway. We got Limp Bizkit. We got the Nookie. We got Such Great Heights by Postal Service. I Love It by Econopop. We got the Cranberries, Let It Linger. We got Fiona Apple on the list already. Tiffany, I think we're alone now. Horse with No Name. Sweet Caroline, S&M. Kind of feeling Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline. Did you have the Call Me Maybe on there?
No, got to throw on Call Me Maybe. You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah.
But what do we drop? My Heart Will Go On, maybe?
Yeah, you could drop that. Heart Will Go On.
Who does this? I gotta look it up now. Carly Rae Jepsen.
Okay, yeah.
I hate it just for her name. I don't know what it's about, but that's a horrible name.
Yeah, it's like something Reba would name her child or something. Carly Rae, come get your iced tea. I don't know. Is that racist? All right, so here are the 10 we got. We haven't ordered them yet, except for Shake It Off at number 1. Shake It Off, TikTok by Kesha. Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. Backstreet's Back by Backstreet Boys. Barbie Girl by Aqua. I Know You Want Me by Pitbull. Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. Part in the USA by Miley Cyrus. Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett. I put Fiona Apple Prisoner at number 10, like kind of by mistake, but I feel like it should be number 10 in this context here.
Sure.
Because it's not a bad song, but I also feel a little weird about liking it.
Yep.
Like I'm gonna go to a bar that's only lit with like Christmas lights and drink like some red wine on a hand cut oak bar or some shit. I don't know. So what about? I feel like Shake It Off at number 1 and TikTok at number 2 makes sense.
Okay.
Yep.
Thoughts, feelings?
No, that's good.
All the feelings. They make me feel all the feelings, Mike. Don't you know? Just that pair of women between them.
Speaking of women, Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus at number 3.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a guilty pleasure. So guilty I've assigned it to denial.
I'm having a really hard time with whether Backstreet Boys or Neil Diamond should be at number 4. Bill?
I was thinking Call Me Maybe.
Yeah, okay, that actually makes more sense. Yeah, by Carly. So, are we sexist? All of our
No, I feel like it's just weird to see like a grown white dude singing along to these songs. You know, you pull up to the light, and, windows down. You know, I mean, anybody's gonna see that and laugh. That's the thing. Yeah.
You know what song I'm glad we didn't put on the list was "Making My Way Downtown, Walking Fast Up."
Okay, yeah.
It's a good song, but I don't really feel strongly about it. I don't know.
I feel sort of bad I did not mention anything by Green Day, especially off of their American Idiot album.
Yeah, I don't like that album.
Like Lonely Road, the most pretentious emo piece of shit that they put out, but I sort of liked it.
Did you?
Sort of. I came to resent it after the first few times. I'm like, the song is so fucking vapid, but it's catchy.
We also didn't mention Nickelback.
Okay, I want to strike them from the record. Yes, I like Nickelback, but I'm so embarrassed by it. I didn't even want to put it for this.
I like Puddle of Mud too.
So I wouldn't say Puddle of Mud. I like genuinely. Photograph would make a good pick because I do like that song, but I hate the fact that I like it.
Somewhere along the line, it just became a thing to hate Nickelback, and I'm not sure how or why.
Me neither.
The same thing with Creed for me. I used to love Creed, but it just got annoying after a while. I wouldn't say that's a guilty pleasure. That's Nickelback, maybe, but a little bit too late. We can't put Nickelback on now. Let's move on. Nothing to see here, people.
I got Pitbull at number 5.
Okay.
Ahead of the Backstreet Boys. I feel like that's important to note here.
I was gonna say that's some strong feelings, Mike.
Do you really like Pitbull that much, though?
No.
I like Pitbull.
Okay. I don't listen to Pitbull, so I have no dog in this fight.
You're gonna back it up like a Tonka truck.
That reference is totally over my head. That a Pitbull line?
I don't want to even remotely like a song that like uses Spanish in such a patronizing way, but it
shouldn't be on. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I swapped it. I put Backstreet Boys at number 5 because I do not want to pull up to someone at a fucking traffic light blaring Backstreet's Back.
All right.
Fuck no. Barbie Girl, I might put it number 6.
Okay.
Because again, don't want to pull up next to someone listening to that fucking shit. Sweet Caroline, I feel like it's kind of flowing now. Sweet Caroline at number 7.
All right.
Just because of the aforementioned Caucasianness. We'd be perpetuating a stereotype if we pulled up next to someone listening to that song. And then Pitbull? Or then Jimmy Buffett? Which would be more? We'd be more embarrassed.
First, probably.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Number 9, Jimmy Buffett. All right, so I think we have it locked in here. Any other thoughts before we?
Pretty solid list.
Yeah, I stand behind this. Your definitive list for the most guiltiest of pleasure songs. That is the center, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Fiona Apple at number 10 with Prisoner. Number 9, Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville. Pitbull at number 8, I Know You Want Me. Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. Number 6, Barbie Girl, Aqua. Number 5, Backstreet's Back, Backstreet Boys. Number 4, Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. Number 3, Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus. Number 2, Kesha, TikTok. We have a bunch of honorable mentions. I'll just pick out a couple highlights. Spiderwebs by No Doubt because Brian isn't any fun. Superstar The Carpenters, Go Watch Tommy Boy. Such Great Heights by the Postal Service. I remember high school. America, Horse with No Name. S&M by Rihanna. And your number one guiltiest of pleasurable songs is Shake It Off by T-Swizzle.
That's like Taylor Swift for you laymen's like me out there.
Thank you for cleaning that up, Brian. I forget that most of our listening audience are losers. They're not familiar with the nicknames associated with the girl. I feel pretty good about this. I think we, again, I personally think this could have easily been a top 20.
Yeah, I think we could have done top 20 easily, yeah.
Well, you guys can feel guilty about all these songs. I only feel guilty about still liking Nickelback. But that's a personal preference.
I wonder if we'll get to a point where we have enough podcasts where we can make a top 10 list of like guilty pleasure podcasts.
Like this one.
Like this one, yeah. You don't want to like it, but you kind of do.
Let us know if you want us to do a follow-up with movies.
Yeah, it's a great point. Movies, TV shows, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Also, don't forget to come back on Friday where we'll have another podcast, and then next Tuesday where we'll have another podcast.
And then next Friday, another podcast. They just keep coming. You can't get rid of us.
It's like there's some sort of schedule that we try to maintain. Anyway, tell us your favorite guilty pleasure songs in the comments. Until next time, it's Bill, Brian, and Mike, and you've been listening to BBM Productions Top 10 Tuesdays. Bye-bye.